To get the Wind Shatter quest, Hunter's Remembrance, go to the quest archive either in the helm or the tower and pick the quest up. You do need to own the Forsaken DLC in order to do this quest line as well. If you need any help, come by the stream, kick.com/triggs, TRIIGZ. I'll help you get it done. Also, if you need a more in-depth video that shows you how to do Shattered Throne and everything, I'll leave a link to that in the description below. So for the first quest step, what we need to do is go to Petra. However, you want to make sure you have space in your kinetic slot because she's actually going to give us the second quest step as well as a memento that will go in our kinetic slot and will turn into Wish Ender at the end of the quest. So if you do go to Petra and you get the memento but it goes to your postmaster, just make sure you go pick it up before you go into the Shattered Throne, otherwise you won't be able to get Wish Ender when you do it. Go to the tower or the helm, pick the memento up and load back into the Shattered Throne. You should have a checkpoint right at the statue where the quest ends anyway. So after you get the quest, we need to kill 3 mini bosses within the Shattered Throne. The first one is at the beginning of the Shattered Throne dungeon, which I'm going to show you now. So the first token, we want to do the first token first. Like, we don't want to start the encounter or anything. You can do like the first little mini boss here, but you really don't want to go ahead and do others because once you finish the encounter, the memento will disappear. So we're going to go right to that memento and show you what you have to do. It's really, really easy. You can either kill him now or wait, but you're already right here. So this one, no big deal if you kill him. But I'm going to run right past him for the sake of the video. We run past him. We're gonna jump up on this tree right here. We basically want to climb this rock right here, so it's not that hard to do. You just kind of like jump up, climb it. We got everyone getting up here to see. It's not crazy hard. And then once we get over here, there's gonna be this token that we have to grab. You pick it up right from here, and anyone in your fire team can do this. So if I do it, everyone will get the quest step. It's not like you have to be carrying the token yourself. So if you're doing it with a buddy, everyone will get the step, not just one of you. So we run up across here, jumping up there, then we deposit in the one that doesn't have a ball in her hand. And these Minotaur bosses are going to spawn in. You want to kill them as quick as you can. There's the first one. And there's the second one right here. So it will say you are worthier, and that is how we know that first Minotaur boss is done. So if you go in your quest tab, there will be a little like green check next to the step. It'll give you the waking token of Quorum. That's how we know we're done with that. So next we're going to go on to the second token after this one. So after the Walk of Shame, so that long hallway where all these ogres spawn in, we already got rid of the ogres. With a checkpoint that we use, the ogres don't even spawn in. So if you need help with this, kick.com/triggs, TRIIGZ. It will take like 15 minutes to get it done. But once we get in this room, we're going to take a right and we're going to pick this relic up. And this part has 2 relics that we have to take care of in order to kill the boss. So we're gonna run this relic. I always say make sure you kill all the ogres, because while you're running this, the ogres will push you off the map. So we don't want that. Trust me. Yeah, TRIIGZ. I can't specify it enough. So we deposit right here, and then we can keep running forward. So as we keep running forward, there's gonna be a thrall room where we're not gonna be able to use like our jump ability. So you gotta be pretty quick, because those thrall will kill you pretty quickly, especially when you're running this token, because you can't shoot. You can drop it and shoot as well. You don't have to like run through the whole time without dropping it, but also if you have teammates, you can help shoot too. So when we get in this thrall room right here, we're gonna immediately go right. We're gonna pick this relic up. And we're going to start running with it. So if you want to go through, see how it's going pretty slow like this, you can't sprint or anything. If you jump and use your melee, so jump, melee, you'll actually go way faster. Keep jumping and melee. Sometimes when you melee, it will go on a thrall, just like that. And like I said, this is when those thrall, I say it can kill you pretty quick, man. See how many? And when we jump down, it's going to say deposit, the one with no ball in her hands again. We deposit on that. And what that does is that will open that door up for the second step of that, the tokens portion. So we did the Minotaurs. We're doing the second one right now. This is the captain, so. I'm trying to pull up all my... I don't have the quest in front of me, so. Yeah, so this is a captain right here. They've changed this, so. The thing I used to do is completely different. Yeah, we're gonna go in this room. If you go too far, so I'm gonna let my teammates in. If I go too far in there, if you're doing it with a friend, the door will close on them. They'll still get the progression, but if you die in here, you have to do all those relics again, which you don't want to do. So, if that does happen, if you die, you can strand back up and then grab those relics again. You don't have to load back into the dungeon completely, because if you die on this, you would have to start the dungeon from the beginning if you can't make it back up. So, if you have someone with strand, you can also use Salvation's Grip to climb that wall again. That will work, and you'll be able to do the relics again. So there it is. That is the second step. So the captain portion will be checked off, and now we just have the third and final one, which is going to be the ogre. So for the third and final waking token that you have to get, this is going to be the ogre one. So when you get in this room, we're not going to kill this giant ogre in the middle. We have to spawn a mini one in. So how this one works is there's going to be 4 wizards that we have to kill, and I'll explain as we go. So it's going to give us Petitioner's Mark. So we kill one, we get Petitioner's Mark. So we have 45 seconds to kill the next wizard and pick the buff up that it drops. So we go over here, we see this wizard, and you see that little circle, we just have to run into it, we get the buff, and there it is. So my teammate is getting the other one over there, so we have Petitioner's Mark times 3. Now we only gotta get one more. We're gonna kill this wizard right here. Petitioner's Mark turns into 4, so we get Petitioner's Burden. And all we have to do is deposit on that dish right there. And then this Minotaur will spawn in out of that little wall. And we have to kill him. We kill him, that will drop the relic right here. We're going to pick that relic up. And a lot of people say that the quest is bugged, the Minotaur doesn't spawn in. I've done this over 1,000 plus times, I don't even know how many, and it's always spawned in. He always comes out of that little blight on the wall. He just does go invisible, so it might be kind of hard to see him. But I've done this so many times, and he's always spawned in. And then the ogre will spawn in right there, we kill him, and that's all the tokens right there. So you should get the third quest step, which will pop up. And there's that. That's all we had to do. So now we're going to go up to Shiraido. Is this statue right here, right after the ogre. And we're going to interact with it. Exactly, you want to get close. Don't be scared, exactly. It says required purified mementos for me, but I don't have the quest, they do. So when they present their mementos, it is going to give them Wish Ender. I also want to add in really quickly, once again, about the memento. If you've done all these steps, you have all 3 of the mini bosses checked off, and it won't let you present your mementos. Make sure, once again, that you have the memento in your kinetic weapon slot. If you don't have it in there, a lot of people are confused about this. So make sure that you have the kinetic memento in your kinetic slot. If you have that, you've done everything, you will get Wish Ender. If that's in your Postmaster, you won't get Wish Ender. So once again, make sure you have that memento, and yeah, that's it. For how to get Wish Ender. This is the updated version. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you need help, once again, kick.com/trigz, TRIIGZ. Come on by, we'll get it done in like 15 minutes. Won't be hard at all. I got you. That's it for the quest. We'll see you next one. Peace.